favorite snacks that I ship to my family every time I go home for Christmas, that oftentimes I actually need to just keep one of the jars myself, because the way I mark my jars, it's like I'm a pet. I mark my territory.
And that her mouth has been on it. So
It's been on it.
That's hers.
It's my jar now.
That's her jar.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
owns it.
I have a dog and 2 cats, and they do the crazy things too. Christy Fletcher brings us Germack, and you've been doing so for how many years now?
I've been with Germack since 2005.
I love it.
But I've been here since 2010.
Okay.
So, wow.
And
I'm old.
And the great thing is that the cherry berry mix is the first assortment that Germack came here with, and it was super beloved and very popular. This is the last day at this price. 2 easy payments of $21.48, free shipping and handling. I've just been informed we don't have that many to go around. We have fewer than 600 to go around. So the price is going up. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. But look at this. Like we can buy nuts and berries and try to make a mix at home, but you can't, because Germack has been doing it specially for a very long time.
94 years.
Wow.
Since 1924, we have been batch roasting nuts. And again, like you said, and if you've been batch roasting nuts and in the nut business for that long, you know what you're doing, or you wouldn't stay in business. And this is the original cherry berry, the favorite. We brought it here in 2010. It was a #1 top seller for almost a year, I think.
Whoa.
And still a favorite, you know, amongst many of our other mixes as well.
And what are we seeing in there?
Well, you're getting a trio, is what you're getting, the trio of cherry berry, if you want me to take you through it, because there's 3 different versions of it.
Yep.
Is what we did. So we started with the original, and this is your original, and it has your beautiful cranberries, and you're looking for color. You're looking for that beautiful bright color in our fruits. Look at that. Let the colors tell the story. Look how red that is. That is fresh, fresh, fresh. And then our Michigan cherries, we are noted for this. This is pretty much our signature fruit. Look at that big, gorgeous, red, soft, moist, tangy cherry in there, and that's in every single mix. And then the difference in this mix is the nuts are natural. They are not roasted and salted. They are natural. No salt, so no salted cranberries, unsalted almonds, and big, huge, beautiful unsalted pecans. So if you prefer a mix with no salt in it, you're trying to cut back on a little salt.
Right.
There you go. We got you taken care of.
We got you taken care of.
Now
That's a 16-ounce jar.
now-
Then we roll on to those who like a little salt.
The lower's like a little salt. This is our roasted salted cherry berry.
Yep.
And it has the exact same ingredients in it, only our beautiful batch roasted process comes into play here. And again, we've been doing it for 94 years, have not changed a thing. And you can see the difference in color. You see that here's one just to show you the difference.
Oh, got it.
See,
Okay.
see what I mean?
Yep.
There's a light cashew, that's unsalted.
Unsalted,
And then
and this
that's
is salted.
roasted salted. So there's a difference.
Yum.
And you're looking for deep, rich colors in your pecans and your batch roasted almonds. This is pure canola oil and a little bit of salt. Golden cashews. I love our cashews. And then once again, these unbeatable, incredible, these are not raisins, these are cherries in every single one of these, and I just am addicted to these, and they are so lovely and so nice and tangy. You can go look at that.
And you can
It's
see
still
how
going.
moist they are.
Yeah, and then your cranberries, and then down here, since we're already down here, this is the one that you've been drinking out of, taking shots of. This is the walnut cherry berry, and this has chocolate in it. And it's very important, because we'll talk about this in a second, because chocolate cutoff is coming very soon. So we have white chocolate, and then we have our cranberries, cherries, cashews, almonds, and then we have walnuts in this one. Those are all natural. And then we have dark chocolate. And somewhere around the 1st to mid-May, chocolate cutoff comes, because we cannot ship it because it will melt.
And that is why.
So that's important if you want your chocolate with your cherry berry.
That's why on my little card it says no auto delivery.
Well, that's
Normally I would
exactly
be going
why.
bing, bing, bing. You're going to get this every such and such a days, but our cutoff of chocolate means that we cannot ship this after a certain period of time. So this is the one that has the chunks
chocolates
of the white chocolate and the large dark chocolate chunks. You get all 3 of those, 16 ounces, 3 of them for $42.96, or that 2 easy payments of $21.48. However, put it on a Q card. Break that up into 3 easy payments of like $14 and change. This is glorious to come home to. Trust me when I tell you. You're gonna have kids running in and out of the house. You know, summer break, summer vacations. You're going to day camp. You got little grandchildren coming over, nieces and nephews. If you just have, friends coming over at all, it's a great snack idea that isn't going to completely topple someone's, dietary proclivities if they happen. It's a smart choice, right? Exactly. If they're trying to be good.
Even with the chocolate, because there's dark chocolate in there, and that's a smarter chocolate. And you got. I love that you do that. Look at Rachel. You're
Shameless.
So cute.
Go ahead.
You've got me eating like that, but this is your original cherry berry.
Yep.
And you can see the light color of the nuts. And again, I want to remind you, this trio, we do not sell anywhere but right here on QVC2 and QVC Main.
Right, so you could go to Germack and go to their website, but you wouldn't see assortments
You
like
wouldn't
this.
see 1,
this
2,
pack
3
up.
different. And one thing I want you to do for me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Carol Haffey, our food stylist, standing up there. Aroma. What do you smell?
I smell the dark chocolate.
Yes,
Yeah.
it hits.
Yeah.
And so there's
When
your
you
key.
open it up,
it
boom.
Just, kaboom. So you're going to get chocolate. You're also smelling nuts. And the reason
Yes,
that
and the
hits, you
cherry.
see? Yeah. The reason that hits you is because they're packed fresh only to your order. Freshness is key with Germack. And I have to make a phone call to Wally and his team in the warehouse and say, okay, start packing. And so that's why you get that aroma, and that's why you get those colors.
Look at the color. Like, this isn't what you see, right?
In the grocery store, no.
Not at all. So we say these are dried, and we put it in quotes because they're a half a step from being 100%,
Yeah, they don't taste
in full
dried.
bloom.
They don't feel dried.
Not at all. And look at how big these chocolate chunks are. I mean, these are honestly like candy pieces, candy slices that they're getting here. It's not little granules and that sort of thing. And then, oh my gosh, I mean, that every single nut is huge. Every single nut is huge. And speaking of that, what we're not seeing is we don't ever see dust. That's what I appreciate. If you pick up the bottom of a jar, go to the grocery store and pick up the bottom of that nut jar, and you'll just see broken nuts. You'll see a lot of nut dust. Look at that.
Look at Germack. That's
Why is that?
That's what I call the Germack factor, because it's packed fresh, and this is the one that has salt in it, okay? This is roasted salted, but if it was too much salt, you'd see the salt in the bottom, okay? So everything is done delicately. It's fresh. It hasn't been sitting around. That's why you don't see all that debris. I just call it debris that you see at the grocery store, all the time with these types of mixes.
Road trips.
Oh,
Road trips extraordinaire. Because you always, you swing into the convenience store and you try to get some snacks. You know how much nuts cost. You know how much chocolate costs. Think about this. 16 ounces. Think about if you were buying a jar of peanuts, or if you were buying a jar of walnuts or cashews. They're pricey. They're very expensive. And this is a curated recipe, because they didn't just slap all these things together, right? Tell us about that.
Germack makes recipes. That's what we do. Because we've been batch roasting nuts for so many years, we have long-time relationships with producers of fruits and also chocolates. Our chocolates are gourmet, but we taste test these. We think about the textures that go together. Then this is the roasted and salted one, and cranberries and cherries play so well with our batch roasted nuts that are slightly salted. I just poured that out. You can't even see any salt on there, but that is a roasted salted nut. That is a recipe. We're looking for texture, flavor, colors, everything complements everything else in here. Every nut has a different texture. The pecan is different from the buttery cashew.
Right.
The almonds are a bit more of the crunchy, meatier nut. And then you have the tangy, the beautiful cherries and cranberries. So it all goes together.
Okay, so now you know why I go like this. It's a carnival in your mouth. It really is. And I have to say thank you, because the first one, cherry berry, excuse my reach, is not salted.
No salt.
Here's why I go as I'm driving. That's awesome that it's not salted, because if you're somebody who's watching your salt intake, or you love somebody who's watching their salt intake, and you still want to be able to give them a treat and a little kiss of something that is going to make them feel like, again, that carnival in their mouth, you can do that.
You can do that
with the one with the
natural.
cherry berry, because it's not salted.
It's not, and I don't know about you, but I'm very, very salt sensitive. My body screams at me if I eat too much salt. So even the ones that are salted are not heavily salted.
Done.
But if you want to go zero salt, you have your option.
Got it.
This I'm pouring out. This is the walnut cherry berry with the chocolate in it. So many options here, and so many flavor profiles really that started from our
just
very
pretty.
first. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's really pretty. And having this sit out on your, dining room, or, just in the little entryway as you come in, you need a little nibble of something. You get in after doing the errand. You went to the grocery store, you went to the library, you pick somebody up.
This is perfect.
You come in and you're super, super hungry. That always happens to me. And I'm like, This is that great snack to have. watching movies, right, with the family, playing card games, board games. When I was growing up, we had family game night or whatever. So you need some sort of snack like that. This is that great, good choice, smarter decision when, you could be like completely falling off the wagon, or you give them something, nuts. There's like that good fat in there. You are getting the dried fruit in there. Last day at this price, and did I say, I don't even know if I can say this enough, you actually are receiving all 3 of these. This isn't a choice of, you get
all 3.
You get one of the jars without the salting. You get one of the ones that's roasted, so it's got that sweet, perfect kiss of salt. You get the one that has the chocolate of the white chocolate chunks and the black chocolate, the dark chocolate chunks. You get all 3 of them. Okay,
There they are.
All 3 of these come to you. All 3 of these come
Big
to
jars.
you. Their own little sweet labels. And the one on top, which was that roasted and salted cherry berry, is the original cherry berry, which is right here, the cherry berry nut mix that was first out from Germack. That's what put you on the map here.
It is.
That everybody loved and was a top seller. So all 3 of these for $21.48. Not a choice of. You don't have to worry. Is the person who loves the chocolate left out? Nope,
Right.
we got you covered. Is the person who loves, a little bit of that salty, sweet, left out? Nope, we got you covered with the roasted. Is the person who, because they're watching their salt intake, are they left out? No, everyone is included. That's what I like. Everyone is
included. And one other thing, as far as being packed fresh, also, if you want, because the chocolate cutoff is coming, if you want to gather this up, order more than one set, you keep this freshness seal on here. This will stay as good and fresh as the day it was packed for 1 year. For
That's so
1
nice.
year. Just keep it in a cool, dry place, and you will be good to go, and you will be set with your cherry berry variety all summer long.
I send these out to my family out west for Christmas, as you know. But I also like to travel with them. So when you're getting on a plane, like these days, you can't really take anything on. But but you can put these in little baggies and put them in your purse, so you've got a snack for you all the time. Planes, trains, and automobiles. This is the snack. If you've never tried Germack, try it right now at $21.48. That price is not going to be here tomorrow. The Easy Pay won't be here tomorrow. Price goes away, and when we say away, we mean up. Take advantage of using your Q card and put it on 3 easy payments. Boop, I'm gonna put that right here.
And
put it on 3 easy payments. And 52633 is your item number. Christy Fletcher.
Thank you, sweetie.
You always spoil me. With a big old jar of Germack.
I love
as big as my head.
love the eating fashion.